party be a bar ben one. Or then any sort of who chair on mine. Na none my echo it is a union NDC4. I can't check Ghana for so motor Bamaya. The 24-hour economy beba. A Juma back on a Nipami and San and a Bayer. And no Boshe, Boshe, the enemy shut down family home to society because we be at Mrs. The situation within the country, the great Boshe and Edane. That's the reason why in Tia, I can say 24-hour job, no, about 24-hour market. To say the trade shift, I'm quite doing trade shift to market. I'm as a junior, what could you have for you? They were young, Nina were ready in some. Now, and your mammy and Sapa a buying Jinasra, a benefit your Momba Bemu. I know no more drink, then, and they said, Minister Boy will be a BB. At the crowd, oh, because the Nipa no ye enyen. One opportunity, I can so repeat this idea. Campaign, they are not a gin trick, a sepa, galamsey. Sir, I buy an old I'm a whole crime, then crop four. Ghana and Sassy ensure any area. And the Union DC4, including even the president, most of the MPs. Oh, Oman Penino, or yeah, not just or Paso Kwan, or to me, national and same with the state of emergency cry, Akon Galamsey. 1 year, 9 months in state of emergency in Timmy Van Mayer. Not as a cassatia and ne Galamsey, not Pidgey, more chain cannon. Like I said, Nada, Sam, and I catch a Ghana for. Another Tosubium. I never could say Dean Hipa or about to a tone and ano LGBTQ plus. Sir LGBTQ no. I buy our horn like I say a passing mra. Yan and Tiacras I could do record for the name or so one sign. But thank God Mahama or no buy or no coffee until was it and ran across a new president in Poo. Nasabi Oman Penny assign. A basic 1 year 9 months. I can say the tianity and yan. Now, I never want to send Kahopa corruption. Until what you see a USC or ha, but you see a USC or ha, but you see a USC or ha. A hoon Samakassia de account, it will be man. I buy our chum. I say banks are hoodwire or man, a hooding or from tea. Say by your book, said your one with Uncle Chrissy Care. As I said, you go banks in and near canina boom. Dear hoodwire toast on Yasam. Am I a say a binding Timor Dane when Timor drink for Nanka Sabi or drink Ghana for one. Gaonia or which is about 22 billion. Anna, ye a year banking no 20 billion, ye banking sector clean up Nina. And ye got corruption once a man. And now ye can see car Sabi or minor shooting once a man. And this senior party. I saw Omokaseti any pay come once. Nabida at all. And I'm Bajo, none one yet to num chorus. Kunanado my radio, Kunanado my na idea. A demonstration, you know, this is what they call Bank of Ghana. And this annual no buy, for the first time in the history of this country, yet, Jida Bonting, you know, the chorus, then you know, why. Yena no dikoros na na otonom no kumna na do man na na do die na why antim radin kumna na do ma oman no and Jesus Christ but yo afenyo market on the tro I can say IMF for I can say report na the last time I check on your member whether it is Gold Board or Bank of Ghana there has been a loss Sikaira. Now, if 22 billion, you lose 22 billion as a result of a transaction, you took gold. A tongue, a dia boaso, my Nisika Semwa. Musima Yanka was some Yanka Diabane. My Yanka was Yanka Diasam. What are we talking about? That 22 billion loss are back. Whether it is Bank of Ghana or it is Gold Board, Ghana for any who can see a Kamwasam. I believe that Gold Board for Senka will be can. Or my word in some channel they call IMF for. So this is what we have been told. Bank of Ghana for what same can. Are they only so be anxious? Why can't they come out and say as soon as IMF for can and you're not correct? But Parliament is come out Bank of Ghana for no man Babegia 2 said some war report to me no correct. Because they signed to the report. And see whether it is Gold Board that made the lost. And now say Bank of Ghana and Mercy can eat aye. Nti musima ya increase can my enka hwasem. Me misa hwasem. Say because you over 10 billion about my munti. Say 1.7 billion ya boka. My misa 1.7 billion no because someone is in charge of Gold Board. I mean what kind of logic is this? I wonder Minia Sakra. Hey, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Send this MPP in all power. If it were to be MPP in power today, and gold for oil, I can't say transaction. Omaboka 1.7 billion. Can NDC Boba Catcher say, my enka Hansam, me, Mr. Hansam. And think defense, and say, ya print. I feel your markets and Hansam. I am a Chrokonkum Bible. I be chapter 1 to chapter 10. Because I feel your markets a bisa or bomusu. Sir, I am a Fuabaka. Sir, gold purchasing program na no. Kaya bo 1.7 billion, which is 22 billion Ghana cedi. My ye misa wansem. Hey, I mean, how? Me tia some na sia. Me who said yes city here. Edi asem ni. Asem be no. Has NDC forgotten the numerous press conferences are we in Ghana? Has they forgotten? Have they forgotten? Omurefi, nti ameka say Emre Dani. Emre Dani ampa. Oba, nananum kan say onyinia yen sra kwatia.
Sa pepepe.
Oso hu tenten. Na wasra kwatia. I am shocked. Me hwɛ die nkofo bi keka nsɛm a me NDC defend ya ha me because he's an NDC person on ka onya den mo defend it obe defend it because it has something to do with his party. Rawlings party, that people died because omkoji bosia obi okoji bosia ye kum no because they see ordinary position and the influence Bosiana or G and the man Abra Obetuaka. And the Rollins. I'll be NDC. And that's a Yahusikana man is our boss to say $1.7 billion no, a checking change. Until we shouldn't make noise about it. Afenyomak is a bone musu. I'm not defending Afenyomak. Afenyomak is not Ghana. Ghana is bigger than any individual. Oman na ye dia hye munsa musum na baso na expressway from Accra to Kumasi na sikasa na abanso de be
3 billion USD
1.7 billion echo esime mi say for as you speak Kumasi Accra road ye no sabi double lane dual carriage lane this in there. Contractors are also in Nigeria because he just came into Oman matter so. Enti ene accident e kum nipa wo man mu. Dodo na e Kumasi Accra road. Utu ne awa okuma Accra na Kumasi. Say wo kwa yi a na utu around anopa 8 or 9. Wo be kone omabu akontan kra kofi. That is the kind of road I tell you. And we God, NDC, I am surprised.
Why are you?
And I'm surprised.
Why?
Because coming to you can say to government, into government, Omo fapim kesiye pa haye ketasishani pro any kankan. Tell me say they should go back and play their tapes. Play the tapes. In some of them actually Ghana for. I remember there's once upon a time I see cash for seat. Who guys has them?
President Kufuado.
President Kufuado.
Alan Chamatin Trade Minister.
Say you see Kokofu am better on travel on penny on sika on between here na on sika na e so. You see NTB da o man. corruption. Na pacho yebo kinoforia tetiso. With regards to SML, mebo. Sika ye ka ho asem nyina ye. I think 1.4 billion. Payment that GRA through finance minister has made to SML no. 1.4 billion. And now you see young kofa kenofora tamra ne yemfa homa mesha ne kon. Ne yentwi na abo so ma ne the body inteti organ because wabomusu 1.7 billion. Ghana sika. Work that the company has done that are mine to your moka. Your maeti say a part of corruption scandals are yeka myself. I all court to see. And the uncle for being Rami Kuno because of 1.4 billion Ghana city. But 1.7 billion a cop. You need maybe a Sikana walk. You need quite find Sikana. We shouldn't ask questions in this country.
Oh, they are not saying that. Almost say. Sikana de tiene say Bank of Ghana this kama gold board say koto gold bremi. Gold board no Bank of Ghana this kind man on Oman the dollar rate. Say for rate say neko. Enti ono no de man no de akoto this Obana rate assessment. Bank of Ghana say gold board assessment.
Bank of Ghana scan omodia. Scan Bank of Ghana ne dia. I don't mind dia nana.
Yeah dia.
Na say Ghana ye sika. Saudi di juma. Na sika na odi hujuma no ye penchichire mu ho eni hu kan say bisa ho
say on cancer but aden na mo mfa sa sobo no em Bank of Ghana na gold bond na mo dey bo
nana adwuma na mo di sika na ye dey adwuma no mo dey
omni to gold
na ho na to gold no
gold board
ndi eni kan say bisa o mo
say Bank of Ghana man rate no so no dey koto and there's a difference about rate no
or the rate or the rate na be chere Ghana ho the kind of rate I demand no so fan koto look nana I didn't so no. Maybe so. Say a branch here or yet gold board for a penny to say. If he had been in the NDC, NDC opposition. Kabadis our press conference by 1,000. Actually, maybe a second be hour, maybe a ubia, maybe a fire, and a chrono a man for a ball. Many as I can here. Look, made much last year. Incoming chairman, yada, crawl. Who be this so?
Amen.
Bet much nas here. Oh, defend your body. It's party. And you be as a the Orion human and so on fan of Zamqua. Or another.
Oh, they went there, you want
there be and you want to make a myself. Modi, make us say you're human idea. Oh, fan of Zamqua. None of you. Minty the day and as you.
Oh.
President Mahama buying power. Look, you see, what time could you know in America? But President Mahama the second term or buy no cream any way me shining suit ni buying the casa assistant. Only Ghana phone come with you. Then some are all Juma DB. Our year, dear Medimania who dear. Metimaka said, and society won't change the canning or buy. Na president ma ban pa na obi kasa say the first time odi financial ministers be say numu sensian na menu am ne bo maka ho
ho na odi besi form no
nyame fa ne currency what just no kan
o say
ono ontoriti arrogance be o na ban
na tolerate
na obi a yedi tumi ama on Ghana fo na yedi tumi a hye o nsa obi bi obi di sa adwuma die ni bia na obi ne fi na ban na namba cho enua branch no enkomodi a obedi ye fa na ni ye gold board ho antwa yi menam ka chiro antwa yi e bia ono anya kwan a aya on kohwe video no on tia se na onyina party for sabi ejina bia ya to Obama party we are party be ya ban on some party osum oman yen oman na osum yen ti na oni Ghana for na ekasa no
me do see
you penny former general or ahujim or say if the kitchen is too hot for you
walk out
leave the kitchen if you think that you man na wo ye no untimi Ghana for ninsa wo so enkasa na say bro so the best thing to do is to work out from the job.
Let us say, Unia Kogubo and some watching.
Okay.
So much. Now, Nana Okase, every chief executive implements decisions of the board. The attacks on Sami Jemfi by Apanyo Maken is what has brought the attack on him. Before we jump over fire, let's check where our cotton wool is positioned. Who makes profit without investing? Let's look at what those investments have yielded. Stable economy, availability of foreign exchange, etc. So, this better soup, it not be money we go take kukam. It be money, my brother. Tell Pastor Charles that if Apanyo said there has been a loss, he wouldn't have had X in his face. The deliberate attack on Sami Jemfi is the problem. So Charles should understand. Godwin, Ako, Gan, and Ode we say Aba Abetumu. Oba
Kadna.
Yes, sir.
By
me of Abako, Inspector Kakeri, or Semencha Reverend Charles Usu Emano. Charles, Inspector Kakeri, so watching.
Making a sopa, no, Inspector way.
Also, Hotiaman and Tonka.
Okay, over to Kapa.
All right.
Now, Akugan, so no communication that time, yes, sir.
Aye.
Or can some son yesterday, you yes, very campaign, man.
Akogan, Benzura, Akukra, we didn't bonio, Atomic Benz. Atomic Benz. Benzura. Charles is yesterday or what? Yes, I campaign you big guy. For 15 minutes.
Yeah. Probity and accountability.
Social justice.
And Nana Charles Bezoka was a reverend. Okay. I say me campaigning na me face issues papa but we require the meeting aka ho bibi kakra. Mini Kokofu ibe na Kokofu ya.
Ghana web.
Dabi Bible
the promise
na mo hwe Galatians 4:16 man.
No kwasema me catch on to my old time for
what the message read the Galatians 4:16. Then
have I become your enemy by telling you the truth?
No kwasema me catch you.
No kwasema me catch on to my old time for na. Ananya na open.
Apanyo Markins. The minority leader stands accused. If you say Wakanokre.
Just a second. News coming in is that High Court reverses takeover of Shaders Oxford #1 hotel for being in breach of contempt of court rules. Orders receiver to return keys to Cheddar immediately. All right.
Okay. The woman is say, yeah, money may be straight. I am biano $1.7 billion losses be our okay, be our I am equivalent to 22 billion cedis. Now, dear, but say many and this for us kakra. Between Bank of Ghana and the Gold Board, why not losses no as a code books? Anyaza. I know see situate. And Tierra and your marking casse a Gold Board na abo sa akano. And only the problem yaba. A Canadian yabo. I daho. But say a Bank of Ghana and a boss akano. And now Gold Board and a boss akano. And only dispute in say. I thought money me again. And to woo to you already and to end this in your Gold Board. A Bank of Ghana. Yes, sir. Okay. It's IMF a year. What am I? International Monetary Fund. Lessons from the Bank of Ghana's domestic gold purchase program. Page 8, paragraph 13. I'll say DGPP operations have generated significant losses for the BOG, that's Bank of Ghana. So it is established here, say, losses, Bank of Ghana losses. Until read the further. Also, losses in 2024 were equivalent to almost $400 million. That's 0.5% of GDP. It's way under a Kokofu government. Yes, sir. 2024. So losses he buy. What you ask me a kafa Ghana?
Oh yeah.
When was me a kafa ho Ghana?
Menkai.
Ungai. Very serious.
Kai me.
A whole press conferences in Kumnana Domain. That was it. Basis no. Nanado then a bushia for we are Ghana sika gold. I value $400 million. Okay. Let me read it fast forward. I'll say in 2025, that is under regime way and this year buying. The significant scaling up of DGPP operations led to losses of over $1.7 billion. That's 1.5% of GDP. Then what jump over? Also, losses accrued on gold trades are a combination of service and assay fees paid to Gold Board.
As I just saying.
Just say, a car ya can was a Bank of Ghana boss aka ne say 1.7 billion in a combination services and assay fees. Sika ya boaboa no ye tua ye assay fees ne services Bank of Ghana etua ma Gold Board. Who can enti say ye hwehwe baby a kanwa Bank of Ghana na abone kanyeza ye den no boss aka no one farm red despite group of companies one farm comma forestry commission and one farm comma EPA or the comma Gold Board. I don't say accepted that where men can free me to remove where IMF document because Matisa Mokai Musi Yamshe I honor the buy Yamnam the buy Musi IMF report to no page bay and the Yabo Gold Board Dini at the Martin Bear 3 days in other maybe just 2 minutes have identified document in where Yabo Gold Board in concerning the 1.5 billion.
Okay, say.
Oh, what ni? Masama repeat it. I don't pay me bro for them 10 coins. Do they make me? I say losses accrued on gold trades are a combination of service and assay fees paid to Gold Board. Simplicity. That is it. Our page 8 of the document, paragraph 13, line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Line 9. And I established. Sir. Yes.
Now my bet na dem take dem fam. Sikana me small say kota de ma. Say ayira. E den ayira ya so na de ma me.
Enti wo ka. Una ayira. Enti sesia no.
What be that?
Boss, you document no. So now it is established. Say yes, losses near Bank of Ghana losses. Yes, it is accepted. But a year then ana losses no. A buy. IMF na say sa assay fees in service charges are Bank of Ghana Tiama Gold Board no. Ana a combination of that and I result in that losses. In any case, Dokunonko abronko. Bank of Ghana and Kona Gold Board onko. Ningina the establishment a statutory establishment. A your mind Ghana. A president of the republic. And what overall responsibility towards these institutions. Indeed, when him say Bank of Ghana is not happy, the governor is not happy.
Yes.
The governor is behind the scenes insisting say finance minister or absorb our costs because the losses cannot sit on the books of Bank of Ghana. Munya checks in here. Enti you fast check Gold Board aboka na. Yes, it's true. Gold Board Moka. Bank of Ghana Aboka. But Gold Board Nama Bank of Ghana Aboka. That is the fact. And that is what is in there to be addressed. And he said, IMF, which says, you Gold Board Nawama Bank of Ghana Abosa Nikana. Now, after your market can was definitely on Timin Cancer Forestry Commissions, you are Mayor Aboka $1.7 billion. And now KM boss me aboka.
Of am Joanu see biom. Just in, Supreme Court dismisses injunction application to restrain Achibonga and Kokuvite from trial proceedings in oral cases during legal vacation. I know about one I say, but maybe news in the Supreme Court of bro.
But Ghana, the good news is say, Matis a good board boss, also Oba appear before Parliament. No answer question. Yes, sir. I think that is where the matter should begin and end. Some media incantations, nominate, you put to have spirited friend say defense. I just say, gradually, no, you reduce to personalities, individual personalities. But nobody is interested in Afenyomakins in here or WGC, whatever, and for now, that is not the subject matter. Said they be beba nene mbe scrutinize o document in fact ye for go ye e be a baby beba ho beba so but for now they are completely irrelevant. Completely irrelevant. Afenyomakin is not talking as Afenyomakin talking, or a minority leader or kasa for and on behalf of the largest minority group in parliament. Enti say one ne fair enough, you can attack near Okano and say Ucha Kuntumpu because gold board or mocha. That's fair enough. But the only defense you want to put up is to put this personal friend is the integrity at stake and scrutinize the integrity there. I don't think so is the way to go. You got it all wrong. Gold board or mocha because gold board unisika or the year you may be no akoboka to say but mom so much as gold board and yamfaso. Gold board made 5.4 billion surplus.
How did they do that?
How? Because simple anymore accounting any say you make profit and losses. And at one point would you make profit? By a drew losses na you attribute to our see the sika juma in namakoya losses. But profit bad yeah, we sika juma now make it profit. This is Kwekwenan's stories. And nobody, Ghanaians will not take this for a friend say the truth. We must know. Anti-gold board boss, yen ceasefire, not uncle parliament. None of parliamentarians in Busasi, at least if for now it is established. So $1.7 billion a year, and I say you lose as mine. Between Bank of Ghana and Gold Board. Anti-gold board, Bank of Ghana, uncle chirichirim. Gold board is uncle chirichiridium.
Bank of Ghana
Wakodada, or no say. Was in Yaneka.
Oh, Yaneka.
Na Yahanka.
I said near baby Canada and so on the kind of mine.
Bank of Ghana senior on San Kobi. Mr. Da gold board Bank of Ghana, Governor Ansu Kobi. No Mummy and that day now, you have between Mummy and Numan Tem, baby Escano. Because this cannot be whisked away. At one point, you say operational cost. Agreed. Operational cost. And now, no, your $400 million will be say, or I must say operational cost. Must say that. No. A chrono, a catastrophe, a project, and for him could say him. 400, not just what the time, by 4, 1.6.
Yeah.
It's more than 4 times a 7 year within a year. 2025. And most of me and can't watch them. And rather no insult.
Among Kazen can say, she says, Cano, Nation Faswa, a de abre or mine. Say, Ama and I'm saying, Sikana walk canoso. Ghana Sikajina, say, open dollar, unyabi. And the impose 1.5 billion be crack on one. Them Faswa, the abre or mine. Debbie. And Abunas are Debbie. I cannot. Say one when you tombs 1.7 naira losses yes sir name a hana kodi we one approve we parliamentary approval because it remains state money and transaction be here for on behalf of a minor you must have the approval of parliament and no budget estimate bar for after 2025 and here find a woman says 1.7 billion a be yira na yira a ha name for so ni we a coin
That is not it. We are saying, say, Oma, I can't about 1.7 billion. Now, according to Mono, a friend is saying, minority leader, Kokase, a gold board. Gold board, Abasa, already or more Kabia. Seka o humpa, nyon in a boss, I can. Neumum, a Bank of Ghana, or no this kind of man, yes, I know. And a Bank of Ghana, so say, me, Sakano, made the gummy books to me, ye, because me this kind of my gold board. So no, na uncle Dijadamra, and as I lost Sanaba. Eti yenyan rubaby a mfasodie bi ade aba the whole program no ye no gold reserves no gold for oil no eno ho mfaso na mo ka no the entire program ho mfaso. It is not 1.7 billion a yira no ana akọ stabilize the dollar no enya no. I hope you getting me, Kadna. The entire program a yento gold ni fancy ni fanko ni ton yamfa gold enko talk fuel mra that program no ana aboa amana stabilize we ni nyina na se sample net here there then you go back to 2024 mpacho mami your document ni mami your document ni wow document na is saying say 2024 ana aban na no ho no or this program ne buy which ye nyina got attributed ye didn't nyina ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia saying one of the innovative ideas thinking so say baby ye won ne o how o man wo let us go through this program na ebetumi aboaye no mu kan ho asem twa na da pa say nya no kreda it will not be na pesi ewia Ghana gold ya pesi ewie say enti say a stabilize the dollar program na stabilize dollar any city relationship among them for so be aba any idea you must take credit back to that period. If you say policy initiation near no and na banche crowd ya na dana ebebo banche wo the chef form dana ebebo amotu yedi no enti sa aniswade hu na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia any new patriotic party under President Kokofu enya ye ne de san hihye nyina begu na no mantia se afi se na tikase dwina de ho no oba dwini bibi ho a adwenketo ase enyeye adwenkese kase we ye betimi atu anamo bebo a bese adwenketo ase enyeye enti IMF report na kasa is indicating so 2024 sa policy na ebeda ho no eno na aboa amadwumedie na akọ na sa bre na ebo amadwumedie na akọ na de mfaso beba no losses of $400 million were incurred and yinya sa losses and also mobile mass scaling up ma pagem no at the losses of 1.7 billion aba yes sir and no ani ebusa ho asem say sa 1.7 billion mo me chirechire mu den e bia the way control ha and we fa ha no we ba ani anya sa losses we so ya asem a ya me na tintin afi je say afenyo markings class 1 ko yina mokofa ba would that solve this? Any personalities in free, any individuals in free. Of course, you see, we are talking about state institution. We are talking about state institution, gold board. She says, "So what now? That gold board and now Okasama and Kebi. Now what? We are timekeeper that way. Jai, take your coup. You know, a state institution, and don't see. And yadini patwa no collective responsibility. And it's abana say as a son no year no. I don't think Safenyo Markin wanted to attack Gold Board CEO as a person. Because the whole thing is about Gold Board. Now Gold Board no they are responsible for day-to-day administration. Nidini ebebo yantimi ko board Reverend Charles din. Ne krakra ne say yenye kom na CEO Gold Board yesika hira also obeko parliament na parliament bisebisa ne sem no akoyia no let that be na radio so TV so ye counter ye diatem ye can we there no emwa Ghanaians want to know and probity and accountability there and this is for your mo slogan da why are you running away from and you will be held responsible and accountable for everything you do because you see you to abama wa ni emfa Ghana ma say you adwuma take afa o na ye say work and pay into wetimi aye ne awpe bia wabra winyin sema no nsɛm ne de ba say na no nsuo tɔ yi a bi ntɔ bi ewi kura ibetumi abusa mo ho asɛm because ɛtɔ baako bi no ekum nipa bebrebe ɛnu ebetumi abusa mo ho asɛm
Sadden and Nipa
Wusa. Because that was the logic of the day when they were in opposition. In Sion Tokrane, Kufuado are born in Sion Tok. In Sion Toy, na yiri no so another thing. So we will continue to ask and call for accountability. And with the way you wink it to her, do one beba, the documents say, Power, the Wabuano, what I say, but. O boss obeko parliament
he's ready to go
enti ahano emoa peace debi titi ahana akofa ana afanya yewe emoa peace Ghanaians.
So the applicant failed to provide basis for discrimination and no basis for grant of injunction on warrant by CJ for trials during legal vacation quorum. His Lordship Justice Gabriel Puaman sitting as a single judge. Counsel Frank Davis for applicant, Dr. Semsai for respondent. Samnanisi Abogu. Anyejuma. Abusi open 1 minute.
Now quote now on my page 8 no IMF report no. Or say DGPP operation have generated significant loss for the BOG. So losses in 2024.
Losses in 2024.
Losses in 2024 were equivalent to almost 400 million. In fact, 2024, not gold board.
PMNC.
So no, relax. Relax. It can't bad. Yes, in 2024, was there gold board?
No.
In Shishaya MPP. In Shishaya. Just Shishaya for gold for oil. No. And no eka any year can the report. This is the report. The report says
but Mamenti one say who carry then
and who can and out was we
and then 1.7
the idea I've been poor on the say so kind of idea a boka oh yes no listen to this Matthias so relax on the page no the buy no relax the page you say this GPP activity will be fully transferred to the gold board as of July 1st, 2026 under a memorandum of understanding.
Oh, no. Read the
relax. Take our time. Relax. Also, who will be also relax. Only baby or say. The BOG will fully exit the DGPP, DGPP, and will no longer be exposed to the 8 quasi-fiscal financial risk in the future. It will continue to play a role as gold board fiscal agent and as a recipient of monetary gold for its reserve. All costs of the DGPP will transparently assumed by the government. The costs are expected to be brought down to 5% of gold purchase. Some progress have been made in some progress has been made in 2026. Let me come with your say. And she say a pono say I drink kese a boy no. Sa pono enema e kabae. Sa drink kese no. Yenya 17 series accessory rate. Na I drink ketwa no. I dey exchange rate no about 11.
But I cannot go 1.7.
Na if I say enye juma and just say I just dey kese o.
But I cannot go 1.7.
Ketewe say I drink kese enye say
Abu yes Charles.
1 second pen.
Yes.
This is the report.
Charles, go ahead. No. Yes.
Abu tie. Oh, Abu
Charles, go ahead.
Abu tie. Ananu ana Ghana ye ho kire ya. Yes, ye kope bosu ya. Every the same IMF. But you understand the coaching as
3 billion.
The coaching 3 billion.
3 billion.
For how many years?
3 years.
For 3 years. Now within a calendar year, your transaction about 1.7 billion. What's it normal?
What can you say? You are not being fair
as a country.
No, be fair. And your headlines, so a merit of the game.